Welcome to the Glute Builder. This is one of our new pieces at Gym Giant. I'm really grateful we got this machine. My only concern is that the pad, the seat that you rest on, doesn't pivot. Apart from that, it's an absolutely phenomenal piece of equipment and it really hits the glutes so well. So this is the main feature. This moves. Do you see that? It moves freely, kind of like a moving Smith machine. Now, if you're a tall practitioner, it would make sense that if you're taller, you would adjust the seat because you're tall, right? Being that you're a taller athlete, you would go fairly high. Person that is shorter, you would bring that down. So that's important. If you're a tall athlete, you can also adjust the backrest. So being 5'6", I would need to have this further down. Somebody taller would move this up, right? So that's important. That's all part of the setup. With training, I talk about three important elements. Your setup, you stabilize, and then you commence into the exercise. So now that we've got that, the bar itself weighs a ton. This bar probably weighs 60 pounds, maybe a little bit less. Point is, it's heavy, it's thick. What I love about it, it comes customed with a pad already, so that's good to know. I absolutely love the platform. The platform is so sturdy, it's already on an incline, it makes sense. What I find with people that can use the maximum amount of load is to have the feet preferably in the center of the platform. Then it's all about getting into the machine. We're ready to go. I'm gonna get my feet on top, all right? I'm going to bring this forward, and my head sits perfectly right in between these two things right here. Now, like I said earlier, the problem with this movement is the back pad I'm resting on, that my back's on, doesn't pivot. So I have to create the pivot. What I don't want to see people doing is what we call anterior posterior pelvic tilt. Just their pelvis is moving. That could be a problem, could cause dysfunction. So what I like is to treat the body as one whole unit. So I'm thinking the first thing, number one, setup. My feet are hopefully in the right position, right? I'm stable. Once I feel as though my setup and my stability is good, away we go. We're gonna unlock the rack just like a Smith machine. And I'm only gonna come down halfway, because this is the CAS glute bridge. So seeing my body is one unit, right? And then I go up as one unit. So my body and my head move in line with my spine, right? It's not that, it's one movement, it's one unit. Halfway down, extend hip. Halfway down, extend hip. Halfway down. If you go any lower, just know that the quads will take over. So halfway up, extend hip. Halfway up, extend hip. Things that you don't want to do. You don't want to have your feet too far down. That will take the volume down away from the glute maximus and put it more on the hamstring. So you have to find a happy medium. So that would be one thing not to do. The second thing not to do is you miss out. If you go too heavy, you end up missing out on hip extension. So when you go too heavy, you tend to do this, right? But if you get full extension, that is where the money is, right? Full hip extension. Get really good at what I call the extreme ends of the range. This is the extreme ends of the range, which is full hip extension. And it's my ability to contract my glutes in that top end and then treat my body as one unit. And I'm rocking, and I'm rocking, and I'm rocking, and I'm rocking. Once I'm finished, I rack the safety, put it back, just like a Smith machine, roll it forward, Bob's your uncle, out you come, and that is the Glute Builder. Fabulous machine, give it a try, make sure you set yourself up right for success. Coach Troy Brown signing off, Governor.